All right, so next we are going to get like an approximate center, and then you're going to figure out, we're working on the center color right now, or center weaving. So I'm going to do that with the natural, and my center is not the greatest. So you just kind of eyeball it. You can either measure from here to here and figure out where center is. Thinking it's right in there. And then I want to try to figure out how far to the left and right of center I want this weaving to be. So I think I'm going to pick from about here to here, somewhere in there. And so I'm going to start weaving from here, from center, and I'm going to go to the right. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to come back to center and I'm going to weave to the left. And then once that's done, we'll find something to go along here, and then we'll just fill in whatever's open. And we don't have to add any more ribs in, because they're pretty, I mean, if you want them really close together, you can, but there's really no need to, because after all the weaving, this is going to fill in pretty well. All right, so we're starting at center. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it up like this, and then I'm just going to clip it. Because what's going to happen is as we weave back and forth, we're going to hide that, that piece. And as you go, just use your fingers to brace the ribs. You get that weaver in there and then straighten it out. All right, and then we need to bring it behind the hoop. It's a hoop. The hoop is part of the ribs, kind of like spokes in a more square, rectangular type of basket. All right, so we got that first center one in. So we want to go and check it and make sure That's where we want it to be. All right, so now we're at the hoop, and we're going to reverse our direction. It's basically if we're doing a turn back. And the more weaving we get in, the more these ribs behave themselves. All right, so you're just gonna do that. You're gonna do this right here, weave, and then come turn back, and you're gonna go all the way to that mark that you made going one direction. And then once you have this weaving done, you're gonna go back and fill in this side. So if you don't want anything different than like two colors, what you can do is weave as far this way as you can, and then you'll go back and fill in the brown in or even the natural in like the open spots. And same thing going this way. So once you're done with this side, you'll come in and you'll start a new one over here and then go to the right. So when you want to go this direction, you're just gonna flip it, start one in here, and go this way. And that's pretty much all you do in order to finish your basket. And this one here is basically a finished one in a two-tone. So what I did is I wove this section here on the left and the right, made them to where they were symmetrical. And then I came in and I started in the center, went one direction, and then went the other direction. And then you'll notice in here there's different switchbacks in order to fill in these little pie wedges that we end up getting after we do the main center section. We just had to fill in these little pies, and you do that by doing these little turnbacks until you've filled up all the space. This side I managed not to have a whole lot of turnbacks, or at least I can't find them. And see, like right here, you can see where this has been tucked in. When you come to an end, you just find a spot for that piece to go and just tuck it in, just like this. It might be hard to see. It's right there. And so this basket here will end up looking very similar to this one. If you have any questions, just get a hold of me. Thank you.